Hi you guys, I decided to try to do a cook with me. I haven't done one in a long time, and I wanted to talk a little bit today about my fitness goals and where I am. So just a little bit about me. My name is Courtney if you don't follow me already, and I'm 48 years old. I am the mom of 4 of my own children and 2 stepkids that I just got married a year ago. So we have 6 kids, and I believe I'm going through the beginning stages of menopause, and I've started to notice that my hips and my belly are just like my fat is transferring there. And so even though I am not technically overweight, I am definitely not comfortable in my own skin. I have a lot of sensory issues that I was just born with. I've always been that way, and it seems like the more weight I gain, the more sensitive I am because my clothes will get tighter. August 22nd of last year, I went on keto, and that was not good for me. I did not feel good. But I did lose weight, and then I went, but I ended up getting some health problems. I went to the doctor and I got very sick. That's when they discovered a heart defect. That's when they discovered tumors in my neck, and my neck had been checked not too long before. And so I just went on what is considered a PCOS diet. That's another thing. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which causes obesity and a whole host of health problems. And so I just decided to do low carb. So now I'm on a low carb diet, and I have lost 13 pounds, but I have about 8 more to go to get to what I would consider a normal healthy weight. I'm at the higher end of the weight for my size. I'm definitely a medium built boned person. So I'm gonna show you a little bit real quickly about what I'm making here. So here we just have some sauteed mushrooms and some squash and some zucchini, and I put garlic, salt, and pepper on that. A little bit of onion powder. And here I'm steaming some carrots, which I'll do a little bit of pasture-fed cow butter with sea salt. And in here I have a casserole. As you can see, it's a turkey, green bean, cauliflower rice casserole. I put a little bit of breadcrumbs on it, gluten-free breadcrumbs, because I am trying to get off of dairy, and that's been really hard. The rheumatologist wants me off of dairy, but I don't want to give up grass-fed butter or kefir or cream in my coffee. And so I'm trying really hard to do soy and almond milk, and I'm trying to just cut back on my dairy. The truth is, I got off of dairy a couple of times and I didn't notice any difference in the past. So, well, I'm gonna let that simmer. I'm gonna come in here and talk to you about my weight loss plan and my weight loss goals. So I don't want to really talk about what my weight is, and it's not that I'm embarrassed. I just don't feel that might not be helpful to some people watching this, because the truth is, what is true for me may not be true for you. If you if you're a certain weight that's quite a bit heavier than me, for you to do what I'm doing may result in a lot more weight loss than what I'm going to experience, and vice versa. I don't think it's a good thing to compare, but I'm going to tell you what my plan is. So I'm using the date June 11th. Right now it's May the 9th, because I am going to California on a work trip. We're going to the beach, my girlfriends and I know I'm going to have a swimming suit on. Today I did the before pictures of myself. Now, granted, I've lost 13 pounds, but as you age, everything shifts around. I'll be honest, I really thought when I was in my 30s that I was going to get away with always having great legs. And I had really good legs, no cellulite. And like in the past few years, it's just like everything shifted down below my waist. And my legs started getting cellulite, and my belly started getting bigger, and it's really frustrating, and everything below my bra line just started sagging. So the past couple of years, I was lifting weights quite a bit for about 2 years, and then we moved away from the gym. And though I still do yoga and walk, I just feel like I'm getting soft. even though I've lost 13 pounds, my clothing size is not dramatically different. And so what I have decided to do, I'm going to continue on the low carb diet. I had gotten where I was eating too many low carb sweets. So things like Atkins bars and Quest cookies and things like that, I had gotten to where I was eating those a couple times a week, and sometimes one a day, and occasionally two a day, if I'm being honest. That's very rare. But when I was going through hormones and craving sweets and stuff, that was the way. I've gotten too addicted to using stevia. I think that I need to cut back on any kind of artificial sweetener. Even though stevia is natural, I just feel like I'm using too much, and it's not helping my sweet tooth, which I don't have much of one, but when I'm hormonal, I do. So cutting back on sweets besides like an apple or berries, and I can't have much apple because of the carbs, keeping to my low carb diet, watching the amount of dairy that it's in my diet, limiting my dairy, eating more just lean proteins and fresh fruits and vegetables. I eat a ton of vegetables now, but I just want to continue that. The main things I'm doing are cutting the sweets, especially anything artificial or processed, and I'm drinking more green tea, and this is my workout routine. So on Monday nights, I'll go to yoga. On Tuesdays, I'll do a 30-minute cardio video. On Wednesdays is a break day because I work from 8 to 8 with my son that day. I have to go pick him up, and I don't get home for 12 hours. Thursday will be strength training video at home. Friday will be a free day. I can choose to exercise if I want to. And Saturday and Sunday, I will walk 30 minutes. So that is about 180 minutes of exercise a week. It is mixed up, and I know that I can do that. I really feel like I need the strength training. I think that I'm just getting too soft and too saggy. And also, the cardio video that I have has some strength training in it, like squats and things like that, and some abdominal work. So I feel like that will be really helpful. So my goal is to lose 2 inches in my belly or my waist. I think it might be almost 3 inches, which is pretty extreme. Honestly, that's a big goal for 5 weeks. That's pretty rare, but I'm gonna try. And then in my hips and my chest, I only have like a half an inch to lose. I'm already, it says I'm a size medium, but I'll be honest, I wear larges because I feel better. I want my thighs to go down. I'd like for them to go down at least an inch or so, and my belly and waist to go down. Even though it's within normal, healthy range, I'm not comfortable. So that's my goal. My goal is to lose 8 pounds. And if you want to do this with me, or you want to share your weight loss goals and what you do, I basically eat less than 100 carbohydrates a day. I'm not tracking them. I've been doing this so long, I know exactly what I can eat. So in the morning, it looks like this. This morning it was eggs, avocado, and some turkey sausage. Most days it is homemade kefir and berries and stevia. The other thing I'm going to start allowing myself to have is an apple and almond butter, a small apple. For lunch, it's usually some kind of salad with meat or some kind of leftover meat that I have made with vegetables, and that's pretty much what I do. Sometimes I'll make casseroles or chili, but they're always low carb, and I always keep the vegetables. If I go out to eat, I always do salads with meat or meat and vegetables, and that's just pretty much my go-to everywhere I go. So even tomorrow, I have a lunch date with a friend, and I already know what I'm going to eat. I'm either going to have the chicken with artichokes and tomatoes, and I'll probably have a green vegetable with that. I'm going to watch my sweet potatoes as well because I love sweet potatoes, but sometimes when you're trying to lose weight, it needs to either be a little bit of carrots or sweet potato, not a lot, because it can add a lot of carbs. And for me, that just works. I have to watch my whole grains and things like that. As much as I love them, I don't eat them when I'm dieting. I do on Sundays allow myself a free day, but that does not mean I eat junk food. that might mean I have oatmeal for breakfast, or I eat something different that's not on my normal diet. So if you'd like to follow me in the this fitness journey over the next 5 weeks, and you want to follow a low carb diet and the exercise plan I have, it's 5 days a week of exercise. I would encourage you to do at least 30 minutes 5 days a week of some kind, mix it up, and follow a low carb diet and eliminate sugar and processed food. All right, that's my plan. Join me if you like. Thank you. Bye-bye.